Imagination Podcast. In this podcast, we explore various fantasy stories that not only entertain but also carry meaningful life lessons. In today's episode, we'll dive into the legendary tale from Disney's live action film Aladdin 2019, a story that blends magic, love, and deep moral values. Let's welcome our friends who will be joining today's discussion. Hello
Hello everyone.
everyone! To help our listeners follow along, let's start with a quick summary of the story.
The story takes place in a fictional city called Agrabah, a bright, colorful city that reflects the lively atmosphere of the Middle Eastern marketplace.
Inside the palace, we meet Princess Jasmine who lives with her father, the Sultan of Agrabah, and her friend Dahlia. Jasmine longs for the freedom to choose her own path in life.
Meanwhile, Jafar, the royal vizier consumed by ambition, seeks to become sultan and is willing to use dark magic to achieve his goal.
So, from the very beginning, we can already see two contrasting sides in Agrabah: goodness and greed, freedom and ambition.
Exactly. That contrast makes the world of Aladdin feel alive and full of meaning.
The story gets even more interesting when Aladdin meets Jasmine for the first time in the marketplace. Jasmine disguises herself as a commoner to experience life outside the palace.
In the moment, Aladdin helped Jasmine, who is accused of stealing after giving birth to a poor child. He doesn't yet know that she actually the princess.
They quickly bond, but Aladdin only learns Jasmine true identity after sneaking into the palace to return her bracelet.
Unfortunately, Jafar finds out about Aladdin and manipulates him into retrieving a magic lamp from the Cave of Wonders.
However, instead of handing over the lamp, Aladdin discovers Genie, a powerful and hilarious blue spirit who grants 3 wishes.
And with Genie's help, Aladdin transforms into Prince Ali so he can approach Princess Jasmine without revealing his true identity.
Here we see that even a small lie can become a burden if kept hidden. Aladdin learns that being true to himself is far more important than appearing perfect.
Eventually, Jafar gets hold of the magic lamp and becomes the most powerful sorcerer in the kingdom.
But Aladdin doesn't lose his wit. He tricks Jafar into wishing to become the most powerful genie, which traps Jafar inside his own lamp.
After that, Aladdin uses his final wish not for himself, but to set Genie free. It's a truly touching moment.
The Sultan then recognizes Aladdin's sincerity and allows Jasmine to choose her own path, and of course, she chooses to be with Aladdin.
And after that, Prince Aladdin and Princess Jasmine finally live honestly, freely, and happily.
The ending reminds us that goodness will always prevail, even in the face of ambition and greed.
So, in the end, Aladdin's stories isn't just about a magic lamp or a flying carpet.
Exactly. It's about honesty, freedom, and the courage to be yourself. True magic comes from a sincere heart.
Now, let's discuss the linguistic elements used in this story.
The story used the past tense such as Aladdin found the lamp or he met Princess Jasmine.
There are many action verbs like run, fly, and escape, which make the story feel dynamic.
There are also direct speech lines like, "Do you trust me?" that strengthen the emotion in a scene.
Adjectives like magical, kind, and beautiful help create a vivid fantasy atmosphere.
The language is descriptive and help the audience visualize the setting easily.
With simple yet heartfelt language, the audience can easily grasp the moral message being conveyed.
Next, let's discuss the fantasy elements in the film Aladdin.
In terms of characters, there is Aladdin who is humble, Jasmine who is brave, Jafar who is ambitious, and Genie who is both funny and wise.
The setting is the fictional city of Agrabah, mysterious and beautiful.
The plot flows from Aladdin's street life to his battle against Jafar.
The theme revolves around honesty and the fight for freedom.
The moral lesson is don't be greedy like Jafar and stay humble like Aladdin.
All these elements blend perfectly, so it is making this story timeless.
Fantasy elements like Genie and the flying carpet aren't just decoration, they symbolize that goodness and hope always have their own power.
The moral message is simple yet profound. Honesty and kindness are more valuable than wealth or power.
Being true to yourself is the key to genuine happiness.
Exactly. The story shows that true strength doesn't come from magic, but from good intention and a pure heart.
Oh wow! Today's discussion was really interesting and full of meaning. There are so many lessons we can take from Aladdin's story.
Indeed, even though it's a fantasy story, its values are very relevant to our everyday lives.
Thank you to everyone who listened to this episode. We hope this story inspires you to always do good. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
See you in the next episode of Weaving Imagination.
And remember, true magic comes from a sincere heart.